Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Botshelo Sello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So for tonight, we're gonna check how the pairs are. So the first pair we're gonna check tonight is AUD cat. Please, guys, before we get to it, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So before, let me just go to the daily time frame. I just want to show you what we have here. As you remember correctly, we have a reversal pattern for AUD cat for the daily time frame. We have AUD cat, so you can see it nicely. So as you can see, this was our first, second, third touch. Then we know that the third touch we're expecting a break to the downside, and it did do so. But as you can see here, I normally wait for it to break, then come for a retest. That's when I enter it. But here I couldn't enter it. The trade passed me, but it's okay, because as you can see now here, it did. Let me just go to the 4 hour. It did a continuation pattern to the upside, so that's why I waited for it. Knew that there was an entry for me. Let me put it nicely so you can see it. I hope it doesn't confuse you guys. I hope it doesn't confuse you, these patterns. I hope they don't at all. Let me just put it here, but we know how it is. So I saw that it's creating a continuation pattern to the upside, and I know that the bigger momentum is to the downside, so I had to wait for it. So what I'm expecting now is I'm seeing a rejection here. I was expecting for it to do a third touch. I was expecting this, for it to touch here on the third touch, then I know I'll get a risk entry. But what I'm seeing now that is it wants to break. So this is the scenario I was waiting for. This was gonna be our first target. So this is the scenario I was waiting for it to come and touch here. Then I know that I will get a risk entry. My stop loss will be less. It'll be around 10 pips. Then I know that my first target is gonna be here. As we know that this is a long trade, so we're gonna hold here. As you can see, it's gonna be beautiful. Our target is gonna be here, so just get some entries. So what I'm waiting now is just to check if it's gonna break. This is what I'm waiting for now. I'm watching it carefully. So even if it breaks, this is the scenario, the first scenario I had, but now I'm seeing something like this. So I have both scenarios. It can break, maybe, yeah, because I see it's a strong zone, then come for a retest. Then that's when I'll enter the trade. So it has many scenarios. Then if it does something, if it rejects, then I know it's gonna go for a third touch. Then we know that we're going to the downside. But if it doesn't, if we do not get our third touch here, then it means it's gonna break here, then come for a retest. Then when I'll enter the trade, then that's when I'm going down with it. So this is the pair I'm waiting for. I thought it was gonna be ready by now, but maybe can be ready by tomorrow or the following week. We just have to wait for it to come to the price that we're looking for. We're not in a hurry, as you can see. This is a nice continuation pattern, but I know that the momentum is to the downside, so I normally wait for the reversal pattern. I know that the momentum is to the downside. So the second pair we're gonna check is USD CHF. As you remember correctly, let me just remove this. As you remember correctly, I had this on I was expecting Let me put it nice. It was something like this, if I remember correctly. So as it broke, I didn't enter. I waited for it. Waited for it for a retest. So it did come and retest. Then I entered the trade. It went my way. Put it on break even. So it started to reject. It started to reject. Then I knew that something was going wrong. Then I took my profit. So what it did is it came, and I have to evolve the structure. I didn't evolve it. It came and broke this here. As you can see, these rejections are too powerful, and it's for the 4-hour time frame. So I can see that the momentum now is going to the downside. So I had to go out. So let's go to the daily time frame so we can see it, or actually let's go to the weekly time frame. So for the weekly time frame, not sure if you can see it properly. So for the weekly time frame, the structure broke. So now it's going for a retest. So it's going for a retest for the weekly time frame. So we have to be really extremely careful on this pair. So we're going to the upside now. We're going to the upside for the retest we're looking for. So we're still going to the upside. Still going to the upside. Let me just do this. We're still going to the upside with this pair. Let me just go down to the 1 hour time frame so you can see it. So we're going up now with USDCHF. What I'm expecting is for it to go up where I showed you for a retest. For a retest, I did enter here, so my target will be somewhere here. This one I couldn't because I was waiting for a retest. It broke and thought maybe when it comes here it's gonna come back for a retest, then I know it's going to the upside, but it didn't. So I entered my trade here, so my take profit is gonna be here, or I will remove my take profit and hold until somewhere here, because this is also a pattern. It has to complete it. Maybe I can wait for my TP here. So I will also watch this carefully, but as you remember correctly, it broke for the weekly time frame. The momentum is to the upside, but for now it has to come and correct. Then we know we're going down powerfully. So the third pair we're gonna check is gold. This is the pair we're gonna check. As you remember correctly, I also didn't evolve this. I'll just evolve it just now. Just want to show you first. As you remember, price broke, expecting a retest here, but it couldn't. The momentum was to the downside. So now let me evolve my pattern. Done evolving my pattern. So now we know that this was the reversal pattern we were waiting for, but it didn't do as we thought. But we were expecting. Let me just remove this. So this is what I was expecting. As you remember, if you watch the previous videos, as you remember, I was expecting a break and I was expecting a third touch here, but the momentum went up. I don't know if it's because of the news or something, but it was like this. It was like this. Then I knew that it will reject and get our third touch. Then we're going to the upside path. You know how the market is. it went up, so I had to evolve my pattern. It went up. As you can see, the momentum to the downside is extremely powerful, as you can see these candlesticks. So now what we're waiting for is a third touch. What we're waiting for here is a third touch on gold. This is what we're waiting for. Then we know we're going to the upside. This is what we're waiting for on gold now. As you can see, this is a continuation pattern to the upside, so it's beautiful. Let me just remove this. Sorry. As you can see, this is what we're expecting now. If I can down to a 15-minute time frame, just want to show you what I see in this pattern here. This is our break for gold. This is the break for gold. This is the 15-minute time frame. As you can see, it did another reversal pattern here. You have to be on the lookout. You have to be extremely careful. And as you can see, lastly, it also did another reversal pattern. So we know that we're going to the upside. We know that we're going to the upside. As you can see, our target is gonna be here. Our first target is gonna be here, because it did here, it broke, and I know that I was waiting for a retest, and I did enter. It went down, took it to break even, came and took me out here. Then it did another reversal pattern that I saw. Then I waited for it to break, then came back for a retest, and I saw that it's rejecting. Then I entered the trade. Now I locked it on 1% now, just waiting for it to come down here. This is gonna be my first target, and my second target is gonna be here. Let me just remove this one. This is gonna be my first target, second target here. Then we know that we're going to the upside. This is what I'm expecting for gold. So let's check NAS 100. As you remember, didn't finish here, but as you can see, the momentum now is to the upside. So we gotta look for buy entries only. This is NASDAQ or NAS 100. So I sometimes do enter this pair, but I don't like the way it has too much pip value. So I only enter it when I see a perfect entry. If I don't see any perfect entry on this trade, then I do not enter it. As you can see, this is a beautiful continuation pattern to the upside. As you see here, the price broke, came for a retest. As you can see, it rejected here. This is our retest. Then we know that obviously our target is gonna be here. So I will just wait for another maybe continuation pattern so I can enter the trade. Maybe I'll be expecting something like this for this trade. Not now. I know now the momentum is to the upside, but I'm saying what I'll be expecting is something like this. Then I know that I can enter the trade. But now it's going up. Just showing you what I'll be looking for to enter this trade. This is what I'll be looking for. Then I know that this is the structure I'm looking for, a continuation pattern to the upside. This is what I'll be waiting for. This is what I'll be waiting for on NASDAQ, but not for now, because for now it's still going up. But when I want to enter the trade, I'll wait for a continuation pattern. Then I know that it's telling me that we're still going to the upside. So this is what I'll be waiting for on NAS 100 for now. But even don't forget, guys, you can even go to the 15-minute time frame. You can even go to the 15-minute time frame and check it out. So I'll just wait for it. Just wait for the continuation pattern. Then I know that we're going to the upside. So the last pair we're going to check is GBP JPY. If you remember correctly, let me just go down to the daily time frame. As you can see, the price broke with a big candlestick, but it hasn't come here for a retest. So trades like this I normally do not enter. Sorry, I do not enter if I didn't see any pattern. So the price broke, but now it's going for a retest, not sure till when. So as you can see, it broke, so I'm still waiting for a retest. So this is what I'm waiting for. It's GPJ2I is ready. This is what I'll be waiting for. Here's gonna be my first target. This is JPY. So the price broke, waiting for a retest. Then we know we're going to the downside. As you can see, I had here the last pattern I did is a reversal pattern, so I was expecting a break here. Then we know then we're going to the downside. But see what it did here? It showed that it's rejecting. The momentum is to the upside, so you need to know your candlesticks, guys. So GPJP I think is ready. GPJP I think is ready. So I'll just have to wait for it to come for a retest. Then we're shooting to the downside. So thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube.